When you think about it, content creators, podcasters, bloggers, we all celebrate when our email list grows. We build a massive list of freebie seekers, but that does not pay the bills. And most of you are giving away free checklist or a workbook, and then you stop there. You send them to a generic check your email inbox thank you page. You are missing an opportunity. The exact second that someone puts their name and email in is when they are at their highest point of engagement with you. Did you hear that? The highest point of engagement with you is when they enter their name and email. They have their credit card out. They're on their phone. They're actively looking for a solution to the problem that you will solve. But you send them to a boring confirmation page. You flush away hot traffic and self-funding ad revenue down the toilet. You are leaving money on the table. And today we're going to talk about how you can fix that. I am Carrie Beck with Family eBears, where we help families start and scale online businesses so you can find freedom in your life to do what you've been called to do. Let's just start with someone called Corinda Gosling. You may not even know who she is, but I'm going to tell you what she did. She shifted her approach. She moved away from the standard passive list building, like just keep adding more and more people. And I've been there. I don't do that anymore. And she aggressively maximized immediate revenue through low ticket offers. And some of you I know this. You've heard me talk about it. You're like, I know I need to do that. I just haven't. I just got to keep growing my list. But when you capture that exact moment of initial interest, that is when you can give a small premium digital offer. Doesn't cost you anything except your platform. That's what Corinda did. She scaled her brand and generated highly qualified buyers. Her list was growing with buyers rather than a whole bunch of freebie seekers and generic web pages. She used her standard freebie opt-in and used it in a way that we probably don't even understand, but you need to start doing this. So I'm going to give you some challenges through this episode. I want you to go and find your most popular lead magnet, whatever it is. It's a download of some sort. Go find it from the last 90 days. You don't need to build anything from it yet. I just want you to choose one workbook, one template that your audience downloads the most. What is that specific asset where you are going to hook your new cold audience that's now with you on an upgraded revenue engine? That's what we're talking about today. So let me go through some different elements of how you can make this happen and even share some stories about how I'm goofed in big time. You see, I want to talk to you about a tripwire. And many of you say, I have a tripwire. Just quit. I don't need to listen to you. You may have a tripwire, but is it converting? Let's just face it, your lead magnet should be converting at 40%, 30 to 40%. That means every 3 or 4 people out of 10 that land on it should be signing up for your lead magnet if you are offering something that solves their problems. And then from there, you should be converting a tripwire at 5 or 10%. Are you doing that? If you know what a tripwire is. So let me just tell you what it is for those of you that are going, okay, what are you talking about, Carrie? It is a low cost but high value product. Usually I price them between $7 and $27, depending on what it is. It is offered on the thank you page. We don't have ShareNet. You do not, never ever again are you going to have a generic thank you page when someone grabs your freebie. You want to offer them something so they turn from a freebie seeker to a buyer. And the reason that your tripwire may be converting terribly, I would say most tripwires are converting terribly, is because the page either looks completely different from what they just signed up with, or it doesn't even match up with the freebie offer. For instance, I will tell you right now, this week I'm starting to promote a freebie called Read Aloud Magic. Well, if I offer that and my tripwire is, let's just say, the unit ocean study, I'm going to have to do a lot of work to connect those two. They are not aligned together. But if I take that read aloud magic and I offer, and if you're not in the homeschool world, you may not understand, so I'll explain it. My Charlotte Mason toolkit, which is all about using books, read aloud books to homeschool. Those two things go together. And be honest, the last several days I have been working on making them aligned even more than they were a few months ago. Don't ignore the freebie just to throw out some kind of tripwire, some kind of low ticket offer. So, what are three elements that you need to look for? One, structural congruency. What do I mean? Your colors, your fonts, your messaging should look similar, not exactly the same, but when they land on it, they have to think, oh, yeah, I'm still in the right place. If the colors, let's just say you've got pinks and greens and they land on black, red, and white, they're going to go, where in the world am I? They're going to click off and not even pay attention. So you need to have some continuity, some congruence between the opt-in page and that low ticket dollar item. Number two, instant acknowledgement. This is what I put at the top. Wahoo or something. Woohoo. Your freebie is on the way to your inbox. You need to identify immediately that you are in the right place. I am sending it to you. You'll have to go check your email and however you want. But I'll say, but wait. And if your readers don't see this, they're going to think there's a glitch somewhere. They're going to hit the back button and then sign up again. So you need to put something at the top that says, yes, you're in the right place. Hey, I got that freebie. You need to just check your inbox. And then I usually say, but wait, I have a special offer if you want to stop the chaos in your homeschool or whatever. I don't know what your offers are. I don't know what your niche is, but you need to do something that you use a headline that shows a benefit or points the pain point of how you're going to help them. That is what will keep them reading. The first line says, hey, I'm sending it to you in your inbox. The next one is the problem or the pain. And then I've got a special offer for you for the next 15 minutes or 20 or whatever you choose. Number one, structural congruency. Number two, instant acknowledgement. And number three, a no-brainer price, incredible price. The price should be ridiculously low for the value that you're providing. The buyer does not need to go ask their spouse or check their bank balance before buying. And you know what I'm talking about. I bet you've done that before. So, an example for me is my unit study toolkit. It is valued at $50. People buy it when it's all, that's individually. Buy it all bundled together. I don't tell them this at 25. But when I offer it to them on a one-time offer, an OTO, I put a $7 price tag. Pretty cheap. And a lot of people don't have to think, oh, yeah, I see the value. I'm going to get it. It's just like Grobo. I don't know if you've heard about Grobo, but they took a look at the data and analyzed it across hundreds of digital optimization setups. And here's what they found. That when creators kept their low ticket prices ultra simple and it directly aligned with whatever that freebie was they'd already picked out and the layout looked the same, the conversion rate skyrocketed without needing massive, complicated sales funnels. You don't need it. It's basically, we're going to give you this freebie, and now I'm going to give you something at an incredibly low price. That's it, and send a couple emails. Seriously. So I want you to go to your current thank you page editor right now. If you're driving, wait till you get home. Here's your immediate task. Go to look at that thank you page for whatever the asset is, whatever that freebie is, and I want you to delete all the generic text that's in there and write one sentence confirmation header. It will promise that it promises the freebie in their inbox, but it introduces a pitch for a paid upgrade. That's all. You're just working at the top because that is above the fold. And let's face it, in the world of phones and people looking everything up on their mobile, you've got to catch their attention right at the top. And you're thinking, okay, what am I going to do? Well, let me give you a few things, mistakes that I have made or others have made, and then how we can fix it. You need to be sure that you're offering an urgency. That is why I put a 15-minute timer on it. We are all, as human beings, chronic procrastinators. And if your low ticket offer is $9 always, I'll just say, oh, I'll go back and get it. But let me give you spoiler alert. They never come back. They're not going to buy it later. They're just putting it off. So you've got to put some kind of urgency in it. So I put a timer on there. When that timer is up, they cannot get back to that web page on that device. Now, some of you use a timer, but it's fake scarcity instead of real scarcity. Solopreneurs destroy your customer trust when you use fake timers or timers that don't work. So only use timers that work. I'll put a link to one that I trust in the show notes as well. So that if a visitor refreshes the page and the countdown clock resets to 15 minutes, or your timer just isn't working, then they think, well, they're lying to me. I can come back and get it anytime. And then that reduces your trust, that know, like, and trust factor. You must use a time. And some of you, it disappears, but the very next day, the timer starts again. Now, if you say you have 15 minutes today, that's one thing, but that's going to defeat the purpose of a one-time offer. I will tell you this, when I first started looking at tripwires or one-time offers, it's about 5 or 6 years ago, and I was so excited. My little Apple pages got accepted into a free bundle, and I thought, okay, when they get the freebie, then I'm going to land them on my Apple unit study and everything apples. So I put it in the bundle. I offered it on the thank you page, but there was no timer. And they came back later, or they didn't come back at all. So I started researching and finding a timer that would work. I added the timer and then I began to have regular sales. That's what you have to do. I learned the lesson the hard way. I left money on the table because I didn't have a good timer. The other thing is you need dead end funnels. So this is authentic tracking. Just like I said, you need a timer that works and it syncs with their individual IP address or their email sign up timestamps. I don't understand all the tech. All I know is when I use my timer, I can't even get back to some of my pages because the timer is so good and it's my own page. That's what you need to be doing. So here is the flow once again. The user signs up for their free free template, workbook, whatever. That's the top of the funnel, big. They land on a thank you page, which is Tripwire one-time offer. And a countdown timer shows exactly 15 minutes to claim the 80% discount or whatever your discount is. And if they don't buy when the timer hits 0, the page redirects them to the retail price. And I have people going, I came back, and I'm like, yeah, you came back an hour later. I don't say that to them, but I have people saying it's not the same, and they don't realize that the timer is true, and I'm not going to give it to them after that. It is firm, it is automated, and it is completely ethical. Now, I mentioned mobile traffic. 80% of your listeners, your readers, viewers are looking at your information on mobile. If they have to scroll for 2 or 3 minutes, whatever you're selling, or find the purchase link, you've lost them. So here are 2 changes I would encourage you. You need to have a specific result headline. Instead of want to improve your business, get the exact 5-step email template that closed $4,000 in passive sales. Very specific. You want hyper-specific results. So you need a headline at the top after woohoo, we're sending it on your way. And then your checkout, the button needs to be above the page, above the fold. I put a button as high as I can find a place so that actually I put it right under that headline. Then I tell them what it is because maybe they already have heard of it and they want to get it. I also do not have getting rid of, I had it before, 2-step checkout. So this means for me, they click the button and they fill it out right there. It opens it up right there. They don't have to fill it out. Some of y'all, it's like you got to remember all this stuff and you make it so complicated. I'm looking for something from some of you and I give up. You need to go back and look at your checkout system and make sure it is super simple, 1 step. Because otherwise, if you're not using a specific result headline, and if you're not using above the fold checkout, some kind of button they can push, they're going to walk away from it. All right. And that is not what you want to do. Just looking to see. So you want to make sure that that page is easy to use. And let me just share this again. You want to stop leaving cash on the table. Bring your freebie and your low ticket offer into perfect alignment with these three elements: structural congruency, instant acknowledgement, and a no-brainer price. You're going to turn on true automatic urgency and sales as well. Let your thank you page fund your business growth completely on autopilot. Now, I have two resources that you can use to help you get started. We have our business marketing roadmap, which has a page that can help you list your lead magnets, list your paid offer, and what are you going to do all in 1 month. And you print one out for each month, and it will help you decide how you're going to use that funnel. I also have something specifically to this, and it's called Magic of OTO, the magic of one-time offers. It is a course that I sell, and you can get a link in the show notes, and it will show you step by step with videos how you can set up your first OTO, your first Tripwire, and start making instant money. Quit the freebie seekers. You don't need a huge list of freebie seekers. You want to turn those into immediate buyers. So look at the show notes, grab those two things, and let me know what's going on. I'd love to hear how it's helping you. I am Carrie Beck with Family eBiz and Homeschool Blogger University. We'll talk to you next time.